neglecting the greenhouse for a long time. My rosemary is officially unalive. That's sad. That actually breaks my heart. And here is a mess. I've got these big old trash bins with soil. We're going to transfer them into the garden bed because I need to have access to the greenhouse. So that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we move the bags, I want to show you this garden bed and how huge it is. I feel like I almost made a mistake by getting this bed this big, but I feel like I can put a lot in that garden bed. So let's take a look. Here is the garden bed. It is so big, I could hide a body in here. It's so huge, and I put one log in so far. I'm going to need about 50 more of those. This bed is so huge, but I have to tell you, it's very sturdy. Okay, it's very nice. The color is fantastic. It matches the greenhouse, which was the whole point of it. It also came with these trim that you can add to the corners because they are very sharp. So I like it. It's just way too big, and I'm a little concerned on filling it. So that's that. We're gonna move these bags. I'm also going to try and plant the banana tree with the rest of the banana trees. And there is a lot of plant chores to do in here. A lot of these plants need some TLC, and I gotta get to that. So first things first, I'm gonna move some of these bags. It's gonna take some time. Not able to move all of these bags, but I at least have my walkway back, which is great. All right, so wow, everything is looking very lush, very messy in here, but we're gonna get it straightened out very soon. So a quick look in the greenhouse. The banana tree needs to be moved out. It's getting too big. It's getting in the way. This new leaf that's coming in looks like it's about to be massive. So we want to make sure that we get it where it needs to be. I see a couple of not good things. First of all, I need to repot this guy. It needs new soil. It's drying out way too fast. Um, this begonia ended up melting. That's garbage. This philodendron silver sword. Not really sure why it keeps yellowing, losing leaves. Are you giving me a new leaf yet? Not yet. The previous leaf came out a little funny. This little girl, I should say this queen, is not doing so good. Okay, and then this Milano, not doing good. Hey, look at this little guy. How stinking cute. How'd you get in here? You cutie pie. This is a Cebu blue. Do you see how massive these leaves are? And it's getting a new leaf. The moss pole stays consistently wet because of the irrigation system. When it goes off, it hits that pole directly. Everything else alive and kicking. This Michelle threw out its first new leaf in the greenhouse. Gorge, 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 gorge. Who else? Who else? New leaf on the, I think this is a Plamawi. The variegated Billy is doing pretty good. Newest leaf. Delish. No. Oh, and there's a new leaf coming already. It's hiding right there. It's exciting. These plants back here don't get as much water. The mist is separated here to here. I would need to get another one so that way it can hit this area. But you can't put too many of this because you don't want to take the pressure away. So I might have to just add a second irrigation system with a new tubing. The irrigation system just went off, and you always want to make sure that you're at least checking the nozzles because sometimes they can get a little bit clogged and you just gotta open it and close it real quick to your liking of how fast you want it to come out. So that way you can almost reset it. This caladium, look at this. This was struggling inside my house, completely always dying back. It likes to stay moist. The only thing is that these leaves are supposed to be a lot more pink. And I think because it's not getting the full amount of sun that I think it likes, like that indirect full sun, that's why the leaves are a little bit more green, but still looks beautiful. Love this girl. I do have a tray under her so she can always be consistently moist. This guy, let's see, how are we doing? Did you root yourself in here? What's going on? There we go. This Milano is doing pretty good. This white Princess Tricolor is finally doing something great. I'm hoping that one day it throws out a pink leaf. That would be awesome if it could. Yeah, I need another little thing here. But like I said, I'm afraid to add any more to the irrigation system because of its strength. This string of hearts, I want to add to my room because mine that I added to my room ended up unaliving because I had to repot it and it died. So I'm gonna put this one in my room and put it next to the window. And some of these need water. And everybody needs to be fertilized. So we need to do that. Oh, let's see my McDowell. I took a cutting from my McDowell because the one that I had in here previously was just too big. So I took a cutting so we can add it in here. Yes, there are roots already. I cut it last week and it's doing very good and it's pushing out a new leaf. So I'm very happy about that. We'll repot it soon. Where am I gonna put it? I don't know. I don't know. We gotta check this Milano. I just don't have the space or time in here to do it. I need the potting table and there are clearly way too much stuff in the way. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I think this banana tree. Let's go put it in the ground to move it out.